Why is my game not showing up? Hello? There we go. Oh, what the? Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Why is my game cut off? What the? Why is that cut off? That's weird. I didn't do that last time. Huh. Alright, you can't hear the music. There we go. Ha! Sweet. It's class trial time. Yep, we're playing some more Danganronpa today. We're playing some more Danganronpa today. We're starting third trial, so... Oh boy, guys, the thing is, I mean, I took a break, last Thursday, so, wow. Mean grape. Okay, anyway, so, last time, there were 2 murders. It was, oh my god, I'm really bad with their names, unfortunately. I know 2 people got killed. So now we have to figure out who... Yes, you cranky. No, I'm not. I'm not cranky. I'm not a cranky fish. Oops. But yeah, so last time there were 2 people who got murdered, and now we have to find out who the guilty one is. Whoa, that's strong. Dang, I got a energy drink. I never tasted it before. It's, what is it? Ultra Blue Hawaiian. You know, that kind of sitting, it's like the ultra lucky one, the ultra, smart one. But, I'm definitely gonna have to review some, I will! Jeez. Let's see. Yeah, we're on chapter 3. Continue, yes. We finished our investigation last time. But, let me see. Also, if you're not eepy, why are you drinking Monster? I'm just gonna stay away. I'm not that eepy. I'm just drinking it, okay? Jeez. I'm not eepy. How do I like the map button? No. Okay. Open transcript, open handbook. I do want to see if I can... Oh no, I have to actually close the game for that. Never mind. F1. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at these. Let's review this. Okay, so we know there were 2 victims. The Hifumi and Taka. Cause of death. How do I scroll this down? Cause of death was a blow to the head. It is said they were both killed by a similar weapon, but different. Blue top was found in the repository under Kyo, so Taka's lifeless body is apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. A specific dolly had no handles, and the blood was found on one of its wheels. It assumed that this is the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Taka's body was originally discovered. Baby's glasses were cleaned when they were first found in the nurse's office. Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, when they were next seen in the repository, they were completely clean. And the spotless hammer. Hammer of all shapes and sizes. Found in the repository. One of them was found wet and had apparently been recently washed. And this door was locked when we came to it. The door connecting to the art room to the repository was designed to open from the repository side, according to AO. It was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it somehow unlocked. Equipment room bloodstain. Glass cleaning cloth. The cloth was found in the trash can in the nurse's office. It is branded with a popular cartoon character with some blood on it. One has to wonder if someone used it to wipe some blood away. But why would they? Alright, Fumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Hina left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently, they weren't gone for more than a minute or two. And then Hiro's note. This is a note that Hiro... What the? Why is there nothing there? Huh? Why am I holding nothing? What? What the heck? What? Why is it like that? Huh? What? Why do you do that? I don't get why I'm not holding anything. What? That's never happened before. That's very odd. What the frick? Was it because... Oh. Huh. That's really weird. I don't know why it did that. What the heck? I don't know why it did that. I am not sure why it did that. Why did it do that? Well, there's the points back. Okay, we're gonna complete all of that. Well, that's weird. I don't understand why it did that. That's a new one. Huh. Hold on. Beanstalk. I don't know why it did that. I didn't change anything. Oh. I didn't press that. Remove 3 items. What? No, I don't want to remove that. Let's go select this. I don't know why it's not showing anything. It's really weird. Well, I refunded your points, so you should have them back. Let me see this. Oh, it's still on a 2-minute cooldown. What? Okay, that one works. Huh. Yeah, that works, but... It doesn't work for that one. Oh. That's really weird. Well, only when I know with that one... Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why this is a problem. Yeah, it should be that one. Huh. Really weird. Where is it? Okay. No, it's gone. Okay, well, we'll turn that one off, I guess. Huh. Very weird. I know which one it is. I refunded you, though, so it should be fine. I mean, it only could have been problems with... I thought we 8.2 more seconds. Okay. Let's see. Yasuhiro. Yes, it was someone's handwriting. These are the blueprints for Robo Justice, or just down in Yasuhiro's room. Let's see. No one but Yasuhiro could have fit into the costume. Unless there was another... Unless there was another costume. Right? Alright, let me see now. Did it work now? Yeah, it worked now. Huh. I think something deleted my, I think somehow that one I had on that, thing was deleted. I don't know why. I know which one it is. It was the Aquarian one. Huh. Weird. I don't know why. So, it was just that one. It somehow deleted. I think Mix It Up messed up on something. Alright, what else? We have... Yasuhiro. So Hiro received a mysterious note last night. The note reads, "Found a way. I found a home. Maybe we can use it to escape." Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Alright, it should work now. Broken wristwatch. It's past 6 o'clock. Yotaka's was clutching a small scrap of paper. Okay, well... Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as they were all there.
Monokuma appears!
What's up? Why are there two?
Wrong.
Not multiplication. It looks like just that way because of an illusion. Hello, Scyther. I mean, you're so fast, it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can't we just get on the elevator already?
Boy,
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
If everyone's here and ready to go, please board the plane train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
She'd never be mentally prepared. Can't just run away anymore, Hiro. You gotta... Okay, hold on. I need to... Let's see. Oh, I accidentally turned that on. Let's see. I need to also... Hello. Full alarm.
What the heck?
Oh, you already? I didn't do it. For serious. You know, why is it always people assume that the first person... It's like, oh, the first person did it. It's never that easy, bud. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume with a note? No, but... How unfortunate that it would seem we have to hear. We have our culprit. No, that's too easy.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations when we get to the classroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Fumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Yeah, poor Hifumi and Taka. Way. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. Killer is someone right here. Alright. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own. and the steel box began to move. Down to whoever is in here. Someone is guilty here. The clinking of the elevator kept this company as we fell further down. Man, our crowd keeps getting smaller and smaller. There's no going back. Until we settled this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel face. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Just the worst. Because of you. Now you're making us do all cruel things to each other.
What?
You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start. I would never be like stay tuned for the action-packed class trial of this commercial break.
Yoo-hoo!
I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And here we go, guys. And so, the curtain begins once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly class trial. Yes. What skills can we set here? Increases the time limit for each phase. What else do we have? How many points do I have? So I have reading technique. I only have 1 point here, so I guess we'll have that. Focus execution more slowly. Concentrating feature time. Effective during the non-stop debate. Hangman's given in the bold type cost fight SP. So we got all the abilities we need. Let's go. Trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin
I don't know
with...
who it would be, guys. Let's see. I think last time, who did we not see? So Hiro, and I mean, for the most part, everyone else is there. I was a little suspicious of, I think it was Kyoko. I don't know. This one's gonna be a hard one, I think.
We already know who did it!
No, Hina, don't say it too quickly.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Guys. Watching all these mysteries, like shows and movies and stuff, you always know it's not the first one. I don't buy it. He did not have an alibi for when the murders took place, but he was also unconscious. So someone knocked him out and put him in that suit, and he wasn't moving. So my theory is definitely with someone else. It wasn't Hiro, and it was someone else in a similar suit, but that's fit for them.
Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a
The
murderer?
wrong guy.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
No. Hold on, phone, Celeste. No.
Blueprints for the suit.
But what? Someone else could have gotten the blueprints for the suit and made it fit for them. So
Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room.
well,
You
why
have
didn't
to
we check
admit,
anyone else's
the
room?
evidence is quite compelling.
Someone else had to do it.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Really? Or anything else happening back here? No. Make your art block. That's Hiro's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts.
Okay. So let me look at the controls here. Okay. So, aim. The silencer, right mouse click, fast forward. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna write down these controllers since I had to switch. I was playing on controller, but now I'm playing on mouse and keyboard because my controller isn't working today. So, aim. So, mouse. And then silencer is right click. Just make sure I don't get it wrong. Fast forward, control. Okay. Select truth bullet. That would be mouse wheel. And then concentrate. Space key. Yeah, already done. Okay, so that's all we need. Okay. That is all we need on that. Alright. So.
That you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Okay. Look at the boxes. Okay, so we have
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof.
Something.
No, it's wrong. Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
By the handwriting.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Yeah, it is different.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
So someone else had to write it up.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Oh, here.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
See, Byakuya agrees.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
There had to be.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Of course he passes off to me.
So? Who was in
I
the
don't know.
Robo-Justice suit?
I mean, it couldn't be in Hina because she tried on the suit. So this is an individual question. Hina, the Illuminati hero? Who was in the suit? I mean, Hero was in the suit. I mean, it wasn't Hina, I would say. Okay, so it's an question. I must have been in the suit. I mean, Grape is quite awful. What? What? Why? I mean, Hero.
I got it!
It was Hero. That's the
Other
only
than
one we
Hero,
saw.
I can't think of anyone
Because
else it
Hina
could have
wasn't
been.
obviously in it.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's
How
not
you
the
doing,
culprit.
Snake?
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do
Also,
have a
is the
reason,
volume
yes.
okay for you guys? Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
Of course. But before we get to that,
Game overpowers you a bit, but I'm also oh, okay. I'll turn it down a bit. Oh yeah, it was a bit loud actually. There you go. I think that should be better. Yeah. There.
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Well, we know it was the
It
car.
would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
They were the equipment from the gym. It was... well, the blue tarp. Pository deli.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. The tarp.
I got it!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body
I don't know why, but when
disappeared
Byakuya
from
did
the
that, I was like,
equipment
oh
room.
great, did I fail
And
it?
then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue
Yes.
tarp, right?
But only Taka was on the blue tarp.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Oh, really? Oh, that's rough. Yeah, it's really fun, especially the nighttime mode.
So the killer must have seen
It's like
it
a
there
spooky
and
game.
decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's
I'm not
body
doing
there.
nighttime. Tarkov has taught me doing better in night ops. Oh, but it's so fun, Snake. NVGs? What the hey are those? Night vision goggles? You have a flashlight. Oh, yeah. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room where we first found Taka's body.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Flashlights will give me a position with better equipment. It's basically a giant. Here I am. I mean, true. But still. Just use it sparingly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Unless I could get a drop on them blind with a flashlight, it's not worth it.
Huh?
Really fun, though.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was
Yes,
in
I
the equipment
saw
room
it.
when we found Taka's body?
I'm guessing it also has thermals. Not really, but some of the shells you use have, scanners. So you can use ability, so where you can see people or enemies around you. Also with the new one, the new shell, Sentinel, you can also see people on your radar. I would say kind of like alien isolation radar. Like, not one you pull out, but like something on like your just heads-up display. In a way you use a mechanic. I mean, you put the Sentinel in the... I can't remember the other class. Grape, help me out. What was the other class that you used when I used the Sentinel? If you're still there. Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
On Tarkov, we have thermal imaging goggles, but there are room like servers that are hot inside. Yeah, we don't have that.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Oh, I see.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I don't like her. I've never had anyone so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo mark, you see your ammo count. Up until now, there really has been a limit of how you destroy your opponent's state. From now on, just locking on and pressing a left mouse button won't be enough to handle it. That will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a simple remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how many you lock on. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the tab key now. It's a function along with the R and will automatically reload start a fever timer. Ammo will not increase. Oh, but if your difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Oh, it's one of these.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away
Wait,
with
how do you do this? Wait, reload. Hello. Kochi Kiyoma. I just beat 53. Oh, nice. This is my first time playing this run. I never played Danganronpa before. So definitely new to this game. Oh wait, to tab, let's see, left mouse button, attack, okay. Electric bullet. Oh, really? Okichi. Alright, Grape almost called it. Oh, I had no idea. Beep did almost die yesterday. Kokichi? Oh, is that how you say it? I hope I'm not butchering it. I think she's lying as well. She's pulling with me. Yeah, I've never played a Danganronpa, but this is I'm having a lot of fun. Okay, so
You
okay.
miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you.
How do I don't know how to use the freaking shooting thing in here. The frick. Left mouse button. Q. Activate fever type. Oh.
Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
How am I?
You have it wrong.
Oh my god.
I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh my god.
So pathetic.
I can't see it.
Do your
Okay, can I use my controller with this? If it doesn't die on me. Hold on. I don't want to reset this though. I wish you could just switch.
away with you. You miserable wretch.
I don't know how to do this with mouse and control. I've never done this. Ah, yeah.
Is
Well, obviously.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, hold on. How do you do these controls? Let's see. Mouse, keyboard. No game. Danganronpa. How do you use this? Yes, I know. See. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me. Well, that doesn't help. Well, Eventually got cut down, got knocked down. Oh, wow. Why can't you just switch between the... Okay. No. Okay. So...
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
How do you...
Do your worst.
Okay, hold on. Controls. Reload. Activate fever time. Q key. What?
You miserable wretch.
Okay, that's still not helping me. Who's your favorite character? I don't know. I think it was, let's see, what's her name? The white hair girl? Kyoko? I like Kyoko. Okay, how guys, I don't know how to do this with this. I don't want to quit the game, because then I'll have to redo everything. I still love Jill. Kyoko, right? Is her name? It autosaves? Oh, okay. Because honestly, I don't know how they do this with, I don't know how to do this with mouse and... Oh, my.
You are a fool.
Wait.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your
Wait.
worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Oh my god.
Do your worst. Away with you.
Okay, tell this is not working here.
You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will
Okay,
get
well
you
now
nowhere.
I can't even...
Do your
Just
worst,
end it.
You miserable wretch.
Just end it here.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh, yeah, now it's stuck on the...
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
This should prove
Okay, there we go. I got it.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a
Yeah,
color mark
I
in
got it,
that
Celeste.
matched the dolly
Beat
wheel's
that!
tread.
Also, my controller started working, so that's why it's doing better at rhythm, guys.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Beat that. Jesus, Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit could have done it. What? What does he mean by that? Robo Justice costume. Okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything
Okay, so
we just
went to the
said,
repository, yes.
then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be
They
the
couldn't bend. They couldn't bend, that's why. Because I remember the blueprint saying you can't bend over. You
As
can't.
we know, Taka was killed in the
Yes,
equipment
that's
room.
right.
And from there,
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to hit that.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and
Yeah.
wheeled it off, right?
now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No,
No, that's wrong.
I can't bend over.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you
But
stooped
you
down
couldn't
low.
bend over in the robot suit.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together.
Yeah, because you couldn't bend over. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. Surprised that you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Yeah.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the suit was taken off just because here's not trying. You can't take it off by yourself. And since it's on, you can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
Hero was stuck in it. I don't know what's up to this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. It's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It seems pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't have a choice. Don't really have a choice. Let's help it.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't
Oh, you know-
just making it up?
Thinking about the, like, Kochio, sorry, why do I just call you Kochi? I'm having a hard time with the name, but actually, I really like Shihiro. Shihiro is my favorite character, and I was so sad when Shihiro died, or was killed in that, killed. And I really don't like Byakuya, because he's like, I don't know, he's psychotic or something.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Thanks to the head pats. And the bonk. Ow. He has no seasoning.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
Why you bonking HUD, like, bonking head pat me, huh? Oh look, Grape, it's your favorite! Minty! It means he's bland.
So, it's really
Was she
true
hero?
that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
I'm leaving. No!
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you
I'm gonna be
forgotten
sick.
about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
No, the ultimate influence progeny? Oh.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
The guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
that's gotta be
convinced.
right.
Hold on a second.
That was a bit off.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
I mean, I agree with Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Yes.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover
Thanks to
something
the
new.
hydrate and stretch.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Oh yeah, I don't know who the killer is yet. This is my first time experiencing it.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Okay.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by
I just
Byakuya
noticed in the
and Toko,
background that
and then went
photo,
on to
there's a
find
door
Hifumi
open in the back there. Huh.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
There's a rather intense scream for someone. Honk! Fukada! What's Fukada doing? I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Yeah.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Ooh, Koromaru! Hisumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there,
So how
we
did...
discovered that now Taka's body had also
I'm wondering
gone
though,
missing.
yes, so they couldn't have bent over for moving Taka's body. But how did they do it without anyone seeing is what I'm wondering. Maybe there's like a secret door or something?
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
So why did they move them though is what I'm wondering.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find him no matter what. Make your argument. Monokuma file number 3.
So, regarding Taka's...
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's...
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
Oh, whoops.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
But do we really?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
But I don't
It's
think...
true that Hifumi
I
was
don't
killed with
think the
Justice
number of
Hammer
Justice
3,
Hammers would matter.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No, I think that's a contradiction. I don't think they were using that order.
So, regarding Taka's
So that's
death,
wrong.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were...
No? Oh. Okay, not that. I thought...
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice
No.
Hammers.
Oh, what? I feel like that would be a
So,
contradiction, though.
regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before
Alright,
Hifumi.
let's... Okay, I
Or
need to
perhaps
focus
it
and
was
listen.
after?
see this more.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh yeah, I had to change the bullets. How do I change the bullets again?
So,
Wait, hold on. Oh,
I wonder if he died before or perhaps it was after.
how do
we
I...
already know.
Okay, wait. Hold on. How do I change the truth bullets with this? How to change... I gotta change the bullets. To change the truth bullets in Danganronpa with controller. Okay. Let's Joy-Con. A right trigger.
Taka came
Last.
What makes you say that?
Okay, how do I change this? Okay, that didn't help me. Danganronpa. No, that's still not helping me.
Because of the
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer, while Taka...
Okay, I don't...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
This is Hammer's...
So, regarding Taiwan,
How do I select this?
or perhaps it was after.
Oh yeah, I
we
had that.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say
Okay, Air truth bullet, select truth bullet.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
Well, that's not... The fire truth bullet.
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer.
Okay, what did Monokuma's file say?
See? So it's obvious.
No. How's it dead? But... I guess we don't really have anything to say.
So, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order the Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
I forgot what this button is.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed
that's
with
what I
Justice
need to
Hammer
do.
3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious
Okay.
Taka came after.
That's what I needed to do.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the just.
It's true
Okay,
that
so we have to say the numbering.
So it's
Okay,
obvious
so I know what to
Taka
do.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after.
Oh,
We
no, I
already
just
know
wasted
what order
that.
they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the
Okay,
justice
we need to take the
hammers.
numbering.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
While Taka's death,
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were. Taka came last
Oh, got it.
what makes you say that?
Mmm.
because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Okay,
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's
has
death.
to be that.
See? So it's obvious Taka came. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed.
There we go.
No, that's
Now I
wrong.
remember that ability.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their
Okay.
So you're saying the culprit
So
wanted
now
us
that I
to
remember how to
think
use
the
that
hammers
ability,
were
I
used
have to
in
use that.
order.
I don't know if I have to use it next time. Okay. You got this, Umi.
But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yeah, it could be possible.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence proved Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he was to die. Oh, God. Oh, what? Oh, I hate this. Wristwatch. 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 T, and these. H. Wristwatch.
Now I understand.
That one was easy. Wow, the other ones I struggled with. Because
I got it.
Hifumi's, or the
Taka's
wristwatch on
wristwatch.
Taka's wristwatch.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as
Yeah,
of last
heck
night,
yes. Hey, how long? Because remember, he was looking at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that bedtime.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Yeah,
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each
Make it
hammer
confusing.
and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder
Oh.
go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then
So
we all
Hiro
ran
and
down to the nurse's
Kyoko.
office.
Okay,
And
I know it
that's
wasn't
when we
Hiro,
found
but
his body.
Kyoko could be a possibility.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, Clearly, none of us could have killed
Okay, so
him.
none of us killed Hifumi.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together.
Okay,
while
you know what? The
everyone
only
else
thing
was in
I'm
the equipment
wondering.
room, correct?
So it's not Hiro. We know that for sure. Yeah, Kyoko. I don't know about Kyoko. We hadn't seen her for a while, but I'm kind of like iffy if she's actually like the culprit or not. I don't think so. I don't know. It had to be someone in the group we were with then. Me and I were in the bathroom together.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time,
I mean,
we
the
were
only
all
thing I
gathered
could think
together
of
in
was
the
someone
nurse's
who
office
was like an
because of
accomplice.
Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's
No,
body
it was
out of
not
there
Genocide
right then.
Jill. She was knocked out cold.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room
she
when
has
his
an
body
alibi.
disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
And that's not her style.
In other words, it is impossible that any of
So,
us
yeah,
could have killed Hifumi
it would not
or
be Genocide
moved
Jill.
either
That
of
would be
their
too.
bodies.
She has a different style of killing.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true.
That is a good
We
question.
searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer would be able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. I find that impossible. It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off
But
of it.
if I remember correctly, when we went back to the art room, the door to the other, like, I don't know what that room was called, was locked.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
There has to be, like, a secret somewhere there.
Man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Or to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
No, not another ghost.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
You spooky, Ro. Hi, Tentacle Grape, how are you doing?
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
But he was still conscious.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
I mean, if I do remember, like, he woke up for a brief amount of time and someone wiped out the blood off his glasses. Yo, I'm good, just gotta work and munch on dinner. Ooh, nice, nice. Is it really possible? Broken wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Well, yes.
is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Pretty sure the body announcement was only made once. Wait, let me talk about discovered almost exact same time.
Are you saying that
Hi,
when we
Pets!
first found
Thank you, hi,
Hifumi in the nurse's
Pets!
office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Jeez, no. Why are you bonking me? What did I do?
No, it is impossible.
It was a trap? Okay, let's see. So... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's take a look at him. Because... apparently they weren't too gone. Broken wristwatch.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh yeah.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
I don't think so.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay.
Are you saying that when we
First found if there's a chance he... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
And that is...
Are we really so... Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, that was right.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended
Could have been for
Hifumi?
Taka.
Of course
I didn't
it
think that was gonna
The
work, actually.
announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the
It was
announcement.
called Colonel Mustard in the Study with the Candlestick. I love that game.
So there's a good chance we
What was
made a
that game
mistake in
called?
there somewhere.
Shoot, I'm brain farting on that game. Clue! That's what it was, because they also have a movie. Clue. Like, oh, that movie's so good, by the way.
I think
It's so
we've
funny.
confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Oh! Okochi Chioma! Oh, thanks for the raid! Much appreciated! Grape! Grape, could you give him a shout out if you're still there? Movie's amazing. First thing Tim Curry was in, I believe. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, welcome! Hello, everybody! Okochi Chioma. I'm guessing you were... What were you playing? I'm guessing you're playing Danganronpa? Oh, Geometry Dash? Oh, nice. Well, welcome, readers. My name is Umi Zafira. I am a mermaid guardian of the abyss. Welcome. I am playing some Danganronpa and trying to rack my brain at what is the correct thing to solve here. Wait, what the? Ew, twice? You a soggy fish? I'm a thick fish. Rawr!
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
She's peeking.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so
I never
can't
played
go into
Geometry
too
Dash.
much
How is that game?
detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement
It's
is
a
that
grape!
it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Huh.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm checking something. Okay. Oh, actually, that was plenty. Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which
Ah.
even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
That is weird.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time it played when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. At the second time was when the bodies were rediscovered, weren't they?
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
What?
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't
Oh.
actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I had to find it and show it to everyone. Huh? Hey, give me a second, guys.
Well,
Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to check something. Thank you.
the first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Okay.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Then, was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible.
Okay, because Hifumi's glasses were wiped off. Hifumi's was found in the nurse's office, and when it was found again in the repository. There's definitely some sort of conflict there.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Yes.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, There was no notable difference.
Oh wait, there was.
Then, was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible.
Okay, so there was a difference.
Well, here's one thing. The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
And the next
Yeah.
time it was in the
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no
Okay,
notable
no, that
difference.
wasn't the right one. Okay, there's something about that.
Well,
If we
here's
miss-
one
okay,
thing.
wait.
The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
and the next time it was in the
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Oh. Okay, wait. No, it wasn't that. Okay, wait, I'm getting ahead
Well,
of myself.
Here's one thing. The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
but when you compare his body before being moved and his body other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When
Because the
we
glasses
found
were
Hifumi
wiped
in the
off.
nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
So some of them wiped them off.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
That.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses
Miyaki
clean.
is like, hell no. Genocide Joe's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Yeah, Hifumi was a big fan.
So what you're saying is...
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
I mean, true.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood
Oh.
for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done!
Oh.
What an idiot!
Interesting.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved top of carts was Hifumi Sakura. Wait, the one who moved Taka's body was Hifumi? Taka himself?
I got it!
Hifumi?
It could only have been
Why would
Hifumi.
Hifumi move his body though?
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
That's weird, though. Why would he do
He
that?
convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
So A, why did he convince us he was dead? B, why did he move Taka's body to the repository?
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
I knew it!
But that means
So someone,
he took
I knew
part in
it.
the murders.
So he was helping out. Oh, and then he was dealt with. So he wouldn't, like, tell who the blackened one was, or the killer.
I just can't believe it.
He was assailant.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Interesting.
There's more?
So then he faked being taken away by the robot.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement
I
has
knew
yet
it.
to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
I think that... Like the thing he took off. Actually, I don't remember. I mean, he didn't take off his watch, did he? I mean... No. I mean, I can only think the watch, but the watch is still there, wasn't it? No, think back when you took... Wait, what? I think that Hifumi stole from Taka. Could it be... I don't know. Taka's... Oh. Wait, the paper. Isn't it? Oh.
Shoot!
Oh, great. Now I messed it up. Okay, now what was it? Has to be a no.
I refuse to give up yet!
Has to be a no. Okay.
But when...
Okay, so yeah. The trash can...
I got it!
But yeah, we already did that. Okay, but what did he take out of Taka's... Fumi?
I got it!
Had to be the no.
There's more?
I would think it would have to be the no. And Fumi had the note hidden on him.
I got it!
Yeah, it has to be that.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden
Oh,
away,
the
aren't you?
offline raid. Hi, Piccolo! How are you doing?
Hidden note?
Offline raid? Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find it, so don't tell anyone else.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. And Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now.
If you
Let's
are
meet in the
offline, you
rec
can
room
still
at
raid
1
and
a.m.
spam it. Oh, I didn't know that. I did that a few times. Oh yeah? Yeah, well, Grape
Then this
dealt
note
with it.
isn't
I didn't
the
know you
same
could do
one
that.
Hero got.
It's not the same?
Why would that happen?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hero. And that person could only have been...
Taka?
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Huh?
Just to be clear.
Oh.
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Genocide Jack is really scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Okay. TikTok mentioned. Okay, I have to remember how to...
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
Around 6?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
The time of the note said 6. What happened at 6 a.m.? That's what I need to clear up.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Wait, what do you mean?
The
TikTok
time doesn't
mentioned.
matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, TikTok! Oh, I see. I was like, wait, what?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
You be slow today?
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
I was like, wait, what? TikTok? Mm-mm.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Alright,
The note has
broken
nothing to do with TikTok!
broken wristwatch. It has to be. Okay, the time on the note says 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? Okay, well,
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
oh, whoops. I didn't mean to press that, sorry. No, I didn't mean to press that.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was must have been Huffy!
Oh my
But
god.
remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong! No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, the time on his watch is 6 a.m.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Jeez, Genocide Jill's crazy.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
So we gotta match up the handwriting. Ow!
Telling people they found a way out.
So we gotta, why are you biting me?
But if they gave the note to Taka, What was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Cuz?
Huh?
You soggy? I
He
ain't
stole it?
soggy.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka. Well, there was that scrap of paper, right?
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip,
Oh.
leaving behind only one
I
small
see.
scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had a feeling there was an accomplice in this.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no.
No, he's dead.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did
Is
is the
the- yep,
mastermind,
uh-huh.
the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Yes.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Gee.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
But there was the hammer that we found that was washed off.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Hmm.
And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
It's possible.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure this out. Somehow, I have to find the truth. Okay. Make your argument. Spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let
How
me
was the
see.
culprit able to move around so
Oh,
freely
whoops.
with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
What the frick?
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Anthony is killed in a repository, right? So if the weapon we just killed both of them are actually similar.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, there was a spout. Okay, wait. Hold on.
Well,
Let me see. So what? It says they were both killed with a hammer. Okay. Spotless hammer. All of them sound like him, apparently. Okay, so what evidence have we used? We use this, we use that, we use that. Okay, we use that, we use this. Okay, so
there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carry it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com.
Well, what the murder weapon
And, that's about
but
it.
what if it wasn't one of the Justice Hammers? Okay.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Can we, let's, I mean,
Maybe Justice Hammer
frick.
4?
Well, whatever it, there's one. How was the culprit able to? How did nobody witness them
okay,
carry
so
it?
there's nothing
Sounds like
used
a
for
Justice
witness,
Hammer 5
so...
is about to make its appearance!
No, that doesn't work.
Shoot!
What was used to? Was it just
Okay, wait, let's use...
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5
Let's try
is about
this.
to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com.
Okay, so maybe we use
the murder
that.
weapon had to be one of... And,
that's about it.
Let's try this.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice
Oh,
Hammer
that wasn't
3?
used. Okay.
Shoot! What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able? How did nobody witness?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Oh no, wait, I already did that.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able? How did nobody witness?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out
Oh,
murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
I don't know.
Shoot!
Okay, this
What
one's
was
kind of
used to
stumping
kill
me.
Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com.
well, one thing's the murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammer. And,
Oh, okay, because it wasn't a Justice Hammer.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
but, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
Okay.
and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working
But
with.
who could have betrayed him?
And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a
Well,
murder.
yes.
So the idea that anyone would work together like
So
that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
But someone would have to get rid of the accomplice if they wanted to keep themselves safe so they could graduate. But who would that be? We talked about that here. There wouldn't be anyone to work to any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first. But Spotless Hammer.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together.
I don't
like
think
this.
so.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Yes. Did we really say there's no chance for two people to work on this?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is
Okay, so I
complicit
think
in the murder,
we can't use the hammer here,
only
but
the one who
we need to
actually
see.
carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
They say there's no chance.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one... Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
It wouldn't be
That is
impossible.
how the rule was explained.
But that only really applies if, in this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even
I don't know
more
if this
than
is
one-
right.
only the
I mean,
one
I
who
know I can
actually-
just
assuming
reset
the rule
after
holds
this.
true, it is
That is how the rule...
But that only really applies in this case, however, there were two murders.
based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried
Okay,
out the
well-
act, assuming the rule holds true.
That is how the rule was...
But that
I
only
mean-
really applies. In this case, however, there were two
Okay, let's try
murders.
this. I'm curious.
Based on the rules that even if more than one, only the one who
I don't think
actually
this is it,
assuming
but-
the rule holds true. It is
Oh no, it isn't.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was kind of doubting myself there for a sec.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person
Well,
was
yeah,
involved.
wouldn't it be hard for one person to do that without an accomplice, correct?
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
So another thing is I'm thinking about the photo that Hifumi was with the freaking robot Justice or whatever, Justice Robot. So what if that was like him going along with whoever took the picture? You know what I mean? So maybe Hifumi wasn't really in danger there, but acting the part to be an accomplice with whoever the mastermind was. And the only one who had the camera was Celeste. So Celeste could have set this up then.
Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Oh.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Yes.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Yoko must have noticed the fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate. Okay, lurk, space-time, read-time, good luck, have fun. Thank you, Tentacle Grape. Have a good lurk. Yoko really is amazing, though. When you gotta think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case had unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Wait, what? I mean, no. I mean, it had to be her, right? Let's see.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
I mean, she's the only one.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
Oh, look at her. She got
So
quiet.
what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet
Whoa.
of that shit for brain fat, lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Whoa! Whoa, she switched.
mwah.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Oh, sorry? Huh? Considering what we've learned so far, it's only further proves that the two of you were working together. What is it the only thing Hifumi and Celeste had that went? Encountering a substitute material, paper hidden, screaming. Encountering?
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were Celeste and
Yes,
Hifumi.
exactly.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Jeez, Miyake.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow, something moving at the top of the stairs, so she put us on a false lead.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste was wrong. This was rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared, and we never saw him. So...
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
So, that's when we heard Hifumi.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Interesting. Well then, Makoto, you come with me to the nurse's office. I leave to capture the suspicious individual to Toga and Sakura. Excuse me.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that,
Interesting,
that
interesting
piercing cry
chat.
of
I
yours
think,
early on.
yeah, I definitely think it's her. She can't get out of this.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Ah.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Interesting.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
Certainly was not expecting it. I now imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
She's silent, guys. Listen.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help
Oh.
Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very
Oh.
ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you
Oh,
mean.
she's playing with us, chat. Look at her.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
She's playing coy, guys. You see this?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They really must be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yeah, like I said, that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Make your argument.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's
All those
obvious,
guys.
isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
What she said, she only had known about Hifumi's.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive.
We are all going to die. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Okay, no. So I have to select something.
Shoot!
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened. They must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive. We are going to die. Just like, and that is all I said.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Okay, wasn't a contradiction. But,
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing up. They must be positive.
We are all going to die here.
Oh, okay.
Shoot!
Okay, well, yeah, my HP is gonna go down. Yeah, I'll have to fail. Yeah. Redo.
I refuse to give
Okay,
up yet.
let's try that again. I have to look at this closely. So there's a contradiction. She knows. She said those guys. I don't think... Well, okay, so Byakuya's is not a contradiction.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die.
I have to use
Just like
this.
those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Those guys. Because she only knew about
All I
Hifumi.
said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just and that
Okay,
is all.
let's put
What
that
was so strange
here.
about Celeste's comment?
No, okay, so I know it wasn't Byakuya.
Shoot!
All I said was,
They must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around,
frightened and they must be positive. We are all going to die.
We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was, they must really be
Okay,
enjoying
so-
the sight of us. They must be positive.
We are all going to die here.
Well, what?
Shoot!
What do I do? Okay,
All I
this
said
one's stumping
was,
me a bit.
They must really be enjoying this.
Okay, let's think. So, they must really all be enjoying this. We're all going to die here, but those two died. So that has to be the contradiction.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those
I don't
guys
know.
died.
I don't know what to put.
Shoot!
I see contradiction there somewhere.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be.
We are all going to die. We are going to die, just like those guys.
Yeah, this one's stumping me a bit. Text me, okay, this is their weak spot. And it represents a potential lie. It's up to you to figure out the right one. Ow! But... Hurry up, fish, you slow. Hey!
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this.
It's what was so strange
About Celeste's comment.
Oh wait, so strange. We need to use.
All
Okay, we
said,
need to get
they must be
Byakuya's
really
thing.
enjoying The sight of us, they must be. We are going to die. And that is all I
Okay,
am.
so we have to
All it
take
takes to finish
Byakuya's
What was so strange
this.
about Celeste's comment?
That's what we need to use. Okay. See, I just need a little time to think. So
All I
we
said,
need
they
to
must
do
really
this.
enjoying the sight of us, they must
I
be.
think.
We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like those guys died.
There we go. There we go. I got it. See? I got it.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we
But
didn't
she
run
didn't
into
know.
her until after we were all
But she
out
just
in the hall.
revealed herself there.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
Mm-mm.
You claim that I was lying when I told you
Yeah,
about the
you were
suspicious
lying.
person I saw.
What, do you have proof?
Then what about the picture
Hi,
I took?
Kazuna. How are you doing? That picture was a setup.
How do you explain this picture
That
of the
was the
costumed
setup.
villain dragging Hifumi away?
Because he was your accomplice.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to...
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only
No,
one
'cause there
who
was
could
two
have possibly
suits
fit
somewhere.
into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture
How's the trial
exist?
going? Pretty good so far. I'm getting there. I have a feeling it's definitely... Well, I know for sure. I feel like it's Celeste. And then Hifumi's the accomplice. But then he got freaking off by Celeste. I'm pretty sure.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the
She
suspect
being slow?
dragging
Hey,
Hifumi
I'm
away?
going as fast as I can, Grinky.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanation. But yeah, this is the worst trial in my opinion. That's because of the robot in itself. Oh, I see, I see. I am not going at grandma speed. I am going as fast as I can. I have to give it some thought. I can't think of it as fast as other people, Grapey. Me is dragging the suspect's way. Hifumi is dragging the suspect and drinking anything? No.
I got it!
I mean, none of those other statements
It's
make
not
sense.
a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Ah!
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Okay.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Oh, look at her. Frickin' smug laugh.
Such a thing.
Yeah, no. You can't scrum out of this, Celeste. I know it's you.
Utterly impossible.
Oh, no. It is not impossible.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's
I don't think
ridiculous
so
at all.
either. I agree with Kyoko.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to
Oh,
educate
God,
you.
she's so smug. Celeste thinks she can prove there's no way Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible?
dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight.
Okay, wait, how do I...
You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Okay, I have to read that statement one more time. Said she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said,
Okay, so we have to
ridiculous.
use the blueprints.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious,
I think.
there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Oh, that wasn't it. Okay.
Shoot!
Okay.
You dressed me up in that suit after I
So-
passed out.
Prophet Justice. Hold on. Let's take a look at this.
You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit...
Oh. Destroyed under... Oh, I got an achievement.
There's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Said she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
That's the hero's message.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry...
Okay, no. Yasuhiro's... Okay, no, that's not gonna help here. The arms bend like this. Addition, you need not see their feet or bend their waist more than 90 degrees. So at an angle.
You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit.
No way!
Okay, okay.
You dressed me up in that suit. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad...
Like I said, as you can see in the picture,
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit.
No way! You dressed me up in that suit. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my... You tried
Let's
to make
try
me
to
look
take
like the bad guy.
Huh.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you
Okay,
can see
I can
in
figure
the
this out.
picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
But... I mean...
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the
Hey, shut up, Gravy.
No way!
Stop!
You dressed
Grandma
me up in that
speed.
suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Okay, but let's calm down. Let's calm down. The person was standing perfectly upright, but he was unconscious during that time. Hmm. 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 Hi. Well, hello, Lilith. Welcome, welcome. I ain't trying to rack my brain at.
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that. Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
I don't know. That sounds a hard one. Oh. I don't know. This one's stumping me for some reason. I finished the game like 2 days ago. Oh, nice, nice. But she couldn't bend at the waist. So they couldn't have bent up straight.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Okay.
No, that's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
I thought the blueprint sort of led to that. You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Okay. Oh!
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro
So
into
they
it.
made it.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Yes. Oh, you. Oh, she's going nuts, guys.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh, thanks for the follow, Lilith. Much appreciated.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Jeez. Hey, Fumi, who was it who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasu. Hey, that's one mad bitch. I know. Hiro. I don't believe that. He just... No. Celeste, you cannot get out of this.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
No.
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about?
Man,
I'll burn
she
you
has
alive.
such a switch.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Said people's last names. Gave everyone nicknames. Didn't he say everyone's last names?
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
So he called...
Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name. He would have said his last name, Hagakure.
So that was Celeste's last name?
I'm sure it was just...
We don't know her last name.
incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone.
Well, we
here.
don't know Celeste's last name, do we now?
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told
Yeah,
us what her
see?
real name is.
What? Did
What's
you
your real
just
name,
say?
huh, Celeste?
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Oh!
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
I don't know why, but her yelling kind of reminds me of Asuka from Evangelion.
What?
But
I
she's definitely
think
crazier than
I've
Asuka.
earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in.
Just
What's
for
your
the
real
record, when she
name?
points her finger, it looks like she's giving you the bird. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself?
I don't think it
over and
is.
over again?
But those are asking her what is the bird? It's the middle finger. Oh yeah. Us still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Okay. E-handbook, spotless handwriting, Yatsushiro's message. E-handbook.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
Okay, wait. So we look at the e-handbook. Let's see. Believe it, no handbooks. So no handbooks, but what's her last name actually on her handbook, though? Okay, what else are we using as truth bullets here? Spotless hammer, Yasuhiro's message. Okay.
If there's one person.
Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah. Okay. So e-handbook, spotless hammer, Yasuhiro's.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you?
It's fake.
My name is Celestia Ludenberg. God damn it!
Well, why is it upside down?
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
If I remember, there's something in her that shows its owner real name. It's the e-handbook. May not everybody.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
He wanted us
To know the killer's last name.
If there's one person here.
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times did I?
Celestia Ludenberg. God!
How long do you plan to go?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Oh, damn things. Okay, wait. So we have to get rid of those things. Okay, I know what it is.
Hifumi was. He wanted us to know the killer.
Yeah,
if there's
yeah, yeah.
one person.
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times do I?
Celestia Ludenberg. God!
Okay, so we gotta
How
get
long
rid
do you
of.
plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's and since you have no way to contradict
No, we do.
No, that's wrong. That's it. The
The
handbook.
handbook will show us your real name.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
The handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. No, this is not every day. Your everyday notebook, it has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy.
Hey, but...
I refuse to cooperate.
Mm-mm. Oh no, it's bugged again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you please just tell us what really happened?
Why is it not working on that one?
Please, just tell us.
Why? I don't understand how it could have broken on that. Hold on. I don't know why it's not working on that. Get out of here. There we go. You know what? I'll just, let's see. I'll just give you a freebie for that one. Let's see. We'll just put the grape plush. Let's see, where is it now? I don't want no pity. I'm gonna put it. Fine. You don't want? You don't want pity? Alright. I won't do it then. I'll just refund you. Okay.
Even when I'm put in check,
I don't know why
just
it's
my nature
broken
not
on
to
that.
give up.
It's only that one. I know what plush it is. It's a Aquarian. The Aquarian one broke.
Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Hi, Plushy. How are you doing?
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Oh. I'm a catfish. Oh, we have the comic now. I'm cooked. I woke up so late. Aw. That sucks. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, let's do this. Alright, comic time. Okay. So, Hifumi was talking to Celeste here. So... let's see what we have here. Okay, then Hero came into here. How do we have this? That's from the last case. Okay, so obviously Hero is walking in here. Okay, then they put him in that suit. Okay, there's Taka. But what would be here? Talking. Alright, let's see. So... just hammer 3. It wouldn't be that. Well, this one. Okay. Rub, rub. You got the blood. And... I can't remember what Justice Hammer was, but it didn't. I don't think it had any blood on it. When my schedule gets on, it's hard to catch up with y'all. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, Fumi's here. I'm guessing it's talking. Okay. What's this one? I don't know what that one is. guess they're just talking here? I don't know. And then they're pretending, so she took the picture here, right? And then that is when... Okay, some of these things are false. We know that. So he got hit with one of the hammers that has blood on it. I can't remember if it was Justice Hammer 3 or 4. Let me see. So... Well, it doesn't really show us, does it? No. It just says he got hit with hammer. Well, it had to be Justice Hammer 2 or 3. I think it was 3? Oh no, it was 4. Okay. So then that was... After that... Well, then it would have been... This one didn't really have any blood on it, though, but... Time I don't think helps. Okay, he's looking at his time here. Okay, makes sense. Justice Hammer 4. And then... Ifumi's in there. Well, what do we do with this? I don't know, this camera, I'm not sure. Okay, then he moved the tarp. Okay. I think that's right. Well, let's try it.
Here's exactly what
Let's see if this is correct.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And then... Hifumi, with an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Okay, that's not right. Ugh, of course. What would that be? Because that was right. The time. Okay, so that wasn't right. What else would it be put there? I don't know what else would be there. They were chatting. Yeah, 'cause that looks all right. I mean, the only thing I have left is this, but I don't think that's right. Pretty sure that's not right. Yeah, 'cause took a picture. Hit him with the hammer. Got the picture. Well, I mean, I can always try it again after this. Only one way to find out, guys. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know what else to put there. sake. I don't know what do I put there? Yeah. What the frick? Yeah. Yeah, let's try again.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. You think it could be the clock? Maybe? I mean, I feel like everything else is correct. Okay, so we know this was here. Could be the clock. I guess it could be the clock, but Okay, so then okay, so then this was the camera. Okay. And then Taka was looking at his time. And then that's when he got hit with the hammer. This one. And then... yeah, so then that... okay, so then I think it should be that. I think. And then we had... Justice Hammer 3. Okay, we got that there? Okay, no, not that one. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's try it. Yeah.
Here's exactly what
Let's
happened.
see.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
It worked now! Okay, yeah, that was right.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Okay, then they knocked out. Oh my
That
god,
someone
Hifumi
they
looks
met
so
with
evil
was
there.
Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
Pretending there was a fight.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Okay.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Okay, yeah, got that.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Okay, I think this is right.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers
We'll see,
pretended to
though.
be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that.
Okay, that wasn't it. So what is that one? Okay, so it's not that. So it would have to be Justice Hammer number 2 then? Yeah. Because I don't think the rest of these make sense.
The killer is you! So, for these attacks,
Okay.
the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the wreck. There, the killers wanted us to see. They wanted to make sure we bought the second fake incident. This time, with these two that
Okay.
the suspect was in, we fell right into their trap.
Oh, we got the hammer. There we go.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi
So this
was
is the
hoping
plan.
for. We took a blood
Looks like
packet from the
he's
refrigerator
dancing with it.
and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Okay, so
let
he
out a
faked
scream
that.
to draw us back. And when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
But it was actually for Taka.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Okay.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Look at him. It's like
But
dancing
even
around like...
Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Bam.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste. There we go. What is this?
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
You lose. Complete.
I lost?
Hey.
I lost?
Yeah, you did.
When was the last time?
The
I
ultimate
was
gambler
forced
didn't
to
work out.
utter such words. They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Aiko Yasuhiro.
Keiko?
Oh.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh wow, she is a different. She had a fake accent.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Nice.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end.
Yep,
Isn't
you
it?
got caught. Your gamble didn't work out.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh man. There we go. Flowers. Bum bum ba dum bum ba da dum. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The Blackened, this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celeste Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. I mean, she took a gamble. Hifumi's aptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have been happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then, did you use, I knew you'd figure out Kyoko. And you're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
indeed.
I used her. For everyone who stood left, I avoided mentioning it in my name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Ah. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used to drag Hifumi in the plan you come up with. Alright, again. Last night after we had a meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It was about what I was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay
It
with
was
this?
Taka. He stole it. What?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use to the digital camera. I'd taken what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I showed it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Oh, so she set it up. He was supposed to yell if either of us got too close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
As for me,
Please forgive me, he threatened to me.
Oh,
He did?
as for me...
Came to my room last night unannounced, and then, hard for me to even say, he abused me. What the frick? And then he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Oh, I had no choice.
damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. Huh. I mean, I knew he'd gotten a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely
Oh,
unforgivable.
jeez.
Most unfortunate.
Wait. Please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... He is completely misled by Celeste. Taka is going to kill you. Whoa, what?
indeed.
And all he could... So he could keep her to himself. That bastard. Bastard,
Completely
bastard, bastard,
unforgivable.
bastard.
Honestly,
Can't we allow him continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will
I have to
her!
save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan.
Huh?
Huh? I had devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, that is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that Ida had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that could still drive people, it would seem. Mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yes, it was a real pain in the butt too. And I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he makes something like that, but it was my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the the suspect? Because you're stupid. Well, that's kind of harsh. That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity has surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she was asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay
That's
with
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of that of the opponent, in fact, to whom Fumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had a plan to kill him all along. But of course, that would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How could an inhuman life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just your money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. That's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life has begun, my only thought had been escape. But you saying all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie! Yeah.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out of here every day with fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
It was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours?
isn't it
To
wonderful?
live in a European castle. A castle? Oh, what the frick? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers slash bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every needs. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Jeez. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, indeed. Living the rest of my life, there was only my dream, my own life goal. My only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma, $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
fortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own needs. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's all. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes.
That's
indeed.
right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Phyllis smiled then. And when she did that, it looked like to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disruptive pizza must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special
Oh, what is
punishment.
hers gonna be, you think, guys?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Oh, ads are
punishment
going on.
time!
I might just... Let's see. Alright. Oh yeah, I'll just wait for you guys because the ads are going on now. Well, this has been definitely an interesting term of circumstances, hasn't it? Like, jeez. Like, I feel bad for Hifumi, but good lord. Oh man. And Taka, I wish Taka lived as well. He didn't deserve that. Poor guys. I'll take a little bit of a break myself until the ads are done, because now it's going to come to the key point for you guys. Oh. Alright. Let's see.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Hold on to what?
What?
A key? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely wait for you guys to come back from these ads. I think they should be done soon, so that we can see the bit here as much as me. So I wonder what this key is for. So I'm guessing the lust found some mysterious, like, room or something. But what would that room be for? She's trying to look in secrets as well. Oh! You're back? Okay, awesome. So, interesting though. So, since Celeste, from ads and a key. Yeah, so Celeste just gave Kyoko a key. We don't know what it's for. Yeah, I just wanted to hold off because I know this, like, there was a, the cutscene coming up for this bit. This
Will
is...
it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Also, another floor will open up because of this trial, after this trial.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
What was she gonna say?
Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Game over. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Womblero. Oh, what is this? Oh, what the? The beginning of the first test. Oh, witch. Oh, she's gonna be burned? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a horrible way to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, what? She gonna be hit by a fire truck? Oh my god. Well, that is not what I expected. Okay. Oh my god. Well then. Yeah, that's kind of fucking overkill. Yeah, that's for sure. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I can't deny at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him just to come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't get free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do you care about hope? I throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but the reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a thrust already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? What?
Ooh. How exciting.
What? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
See ya! Oh, what does that mean? What happened to Kyoko? Monokuma disappeared, leaving all us depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
Oh, so it's where alter ego is. Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose, but I would better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. Check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
Gonna go to the dining hall, okay? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means? Hina!
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Oh, I guess she's just pretending. Girls are like total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
What? Shall we? Yeah.
So then...
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the keys Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little while longer. Now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as the incident is concerned, sure, but can we talk a second? Since we have our opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You...
Is that why you wanted to come with me?
However...
Regardless, it's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. It just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the masterminds. Spies, right? And you too. No. I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me, too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my very own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back, she said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? I think on that note, we're actually gonna end it here on a little bit of a cliffhanger. But what a turn of events. And like, I mean, I kind of had a feeling, yeah, it was Celeste there. Oh boy, but I felt bad for Hifumi and Taka, but I was like, I knew I had to believe Celeste. I mean, she just got an accomplice and Hifumi and all in it. It's very interesting. Also, I'm still really curious though. What happened to Kyoko when she asked Monokuma? It's like, oh, what did you do to my body? Very interested. Okay. Ow! Ow, don't find me! But yes, I'm very interested in what we're going to find in the boys' bathroom. Definitely will be continuing this next week. Alright, so if you're watching the stream for today, I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Headbats. Anywho, let's see. Is there anyone to raid right now? Let me take a look. Anyone else playing some Danganronpa? Let's see. I don't want to just, let's see. Who to go to? Oh, let's see. Danganronpa Marathon. Okay, looks like they're playing a different one than me. I'm trying to find one that, like, someone has, like, what do you call it? Like, is not too far in the game or looks too far because I don't want to see spoilers yet. Let's see. Similar or smaller? Oh, someone's playing Near Replicant. Oh. I mean, it's different from what I'm playing, but I love that game. But you know what? Let's see. I think you know, I haven't rated my friend Tentacle Grape, like, ever, really. So we're gonna send you off to Tentacle Grape. He is playing Space Marine 2. So, as always, I appreciate you guys coming out to my stream today. And I shall be back on Saturday with my new model, guys. So I'll have a little, like, intro to probably my character. But, yeah, I'm really excited. But until the next time, everybody, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye-bye.